Welcome back to Breakfast from Roth. My name is Bob Babbitt. We are at Challenge Roth, the 30th anniversary. We're brought to you by Nitro and Flapjacks. Our next guest, this is the first time we got to chat.
Yay!
Michelle Vesterby from Denmark, the home of Erasmus Henning and Torbjørn Simbale. So you got good heritage there. Growing up, you were a swimmer, though.
Yeah.
Swimmer. You want to use this guy? You're a swimmer. And when did you find the sport of triathlon?
I actually haven't been, of course, I've been doing triathlon for 5-6 years now.
That's all?
Yeah, that's all, because I had a gap after my swimming career where I didn't do any sport at all.
Why?
Yeah, I was more
Burnt
hanging
out
at the bars, you know, partying, yeah. So I had a big gap before I got into the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when did you get in?
That's a little bit of a funny story. I told it before, but not for you.
I have not heard it.
No, I met my husband on Club La Santa.
Were you on vacation?
Yes, I was there getting a little bit drunk. I met him at a discotheque. He was there with Rasmus Henning training because he was a triathlete.
Yes.
And I told him on the discotheque that I was a triathlete too.
You lied, though.
I lied. But then I found out that we were... I found the worst part was that I found out that we were living just close to each other in Odense, and he was just like, I never seen you in the triathlon club before.
Oh.
And I was like, busted.
He called you out.
But then, when I got home from the holiday, I signed in the triathlon club. I started to come often.
All for this boy?
Yes, all because of a guy. And I started to kick his ass. He stopped triathlon, so now he's just a bike mechanic.
Wait. So it got to the point where you got into the sport,
yes.
You became better than him very
yes.
quickly, and he quit the sport.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
So now, is he your bike mechanic?
He's the one doing everything, yeah, making things easy.
That's great.
Good, yeah. Washing the clothes, doing the dinner, washing the bikes, you know.
That's what he should do.
What a man has to do.
What a man has to do to get ahead in life. I
Exactly.
love that.
Yeah.
So did you start out thinking, I'm going to do some of the ITU type of style racing, the shorter distance?
Yeah, people told me that I should do short distance races first because I came from swimming.
Right.
So I did a bit of ITU racing first. I really didn't enjoy it that much.
Yeah.
Only the after parties.
The parties are good.
They're good, yeah.
And the races are well organized.
They're well organized, and it was fun, and you met a lot of great people, but I never had that feeling in my stomach. It wasn't never really me.
You knew it wasn't right for you.
Yes.
And a lot of it have to do with you wanted to race on your own and not have to think about the tactics. And
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I just love to be on my own out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in charge of the race and not the other way around.
The same way you were in charge of your boyfriend.
Exactly. Yeah.
You basically, I'm doing triathlon.
Yes.
You're not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm better than you.
I'm actually nice.
You're nice to him, though.
Yeah, I'm now nice though as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did the Olympic distance for a while, and was
Yeah.
that, what years are we talking? It's like
We're talking that in 2011.
oh wow!
End,
So we're just talking a couple years ago.
yeah, I did my first Ironman in November 11.
Okay.
And that was also when I quit. I was finished. I have a master degree in sport and health.
Right.
So I'd done my university that year as
Yeah.
well. So in 12 I went to be Ironman athlete and going pro.
And so your first Ironman was Arizona?
Yes.
In fifth place?
Yes.
First time out?
Yes.
Wow, so that must have told you something that, I've got a little skill at this.
Yes, it told me that was
What did
fun.
you like about it, the longer distance?
I just like to be on my own, I'm the one setting the pace and not the other way around. I know that Kona and races like here, it's going to be a little bit different.
Right.
Because we are lots of good girls now. So
the field is deep.
Yeah, so you also have to react on the other ones.
Right.
Like a short distance race. But in the end, it's your setting the pace. And it's your abilities that get you to the finish line.
Right.
It's first, second, or third, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So your first time to Kona,
Yeah.
you get 12th.
Yes.
First time out.
Yes.
Which is very exciting for first time out.
Yeah.
What did you like that race right away?
Yeah, I love that race. I like the heat. I like the atmosphere.
Okay.
And now I've never been racing in Germany before and in Rod, and this is just the same, you know. It's so excitement, you know. Just see how everything is got built up. So it's just great when there's focus on what we are doing, that you really get some shoulder claps, you can
Yes,
say that for what,
yes.
for what you're doing.
Well, and you look at the field that's here with Caroline Steffen and Marinda Carfrey and Rachel Joyce and yourself. I mean, it's really a great showcase for women's sports and for women in triathlon, because it's not like a lot of races you go to, there's one or maybe two women who are going, they're going to win, and the rest of the people will be further back. This time, you've got a lot of women who could win this race.
Yeah, it's a tough field here, definitely.
And now, what do you know? Have you been on the course much?
Yeah, I actually came last Tuesday, so I've been biking the route a couple of times now. Yeah, and it's great. I love the course here.
Did you bring your bike mechanic with?
I bring my bike mechanic too, yeah, so that's good. So I know that definitely works, you know.
So talk a little bit about, I was reading in your bio that I think it was your older brother, Mark.
Yeah.
And what he was born with what? That he couldn't speak?
No, he was, Mark was multi-handicapped.
Yes.
So he couldn't speak or talk or walk or couldn't do anything. And I was actually born on his 3-year-old birthday.
Oh, so you're born exactly 3 years after him?
Yes, so that was the best birthday present he could get.
Was it a little sister?
A little sister. So yeah, so Mark became 26 years old.
Yes.
And it's not a sad story, because he was happy his whole life.
Yes.
He was great, he was inspirational and just happy and smiling for what he got.
But he passed away young.
But he passed away young. But
At 26?
26.
And
but the doctor said that he will only be 14. So he was expanding that limit as well.
So they told him he would only live to 14 and he got to 26.
Exactly.
So every day was a celebration.
Every day was a celebration, and that's also why I talked about him with joy, because he was happy until the end.
Yes.
So, but his body couldn't do anymore. It was just, he would have pain if he should live a year longer. So he died when everything was in the top.
And the fact that he celebrated every day and you celebrated every day, does that help you in your sport? Does that change the way you look at this, where if you don't have a good race or don't have a good training day, that you don't beat yourself up about it, because you know what, it's only a training day, it's only a race?
Exactly. I didn't use Mark that much in the beginning, but the last year I've really been taking him into the sport as well.
Yeah.
Being the person giving me wings and also setting everything in a perspective, as you said.
Yes.
Because he was happy. I'm doing this because I want to do it. So why not just enjoy every second of it? If I don't enjoy it, then do something else. So yeah, he's definitely putting joy into what I'm doing and giving me energy.
For someone who's been in the sport for just a very short period of time, the fact that you went 12th in Kona the first time, lost your goggles during that race, right? You swim without goggles. Then 8th last year. I mean, you're really progressing. What are you working with? Who is your coach? Is it Luke Van Lierde?
Yes.
Two-time Ironman world champion Luke Van Lierde. Yeah. One of my favorite people in the world, by the way. I love Luke. I love the way he trained for events. He was always that guy. You can never count him out. You never knew when he was going to have that great race. Yeah. What has he meant to you as a coach and as a mentor? Yeah,
I just changed to Luke this year, so everything is new. This is our first race together.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, so I'm really excited too to see where it takes me. I'm confident because I know I'm fitter than ever, but again, it's also everything has been new, and Luke is a great guy. I'm really learned a lot about him. My expectation towards him was big when we started, but they just got even bigger because he's even more amazing to work with than I thought.
Well, what is like you finishing 12th in your first Kona, taking 8th in your second Kona, and sort of growing quickly in the sport. I think Luke's first time in Kona, he won it and set the course record, right? So you're following in his path of being in the sport for a short period of time, but having a lot of success early on. What would it mean? How important is this race to you, Challenge Roth?
It's really important because it's a build-up as well from Kona, because Kona is also the main goal of the season.
Right.
But I'm here and I want to perform good. I want to show the world that things are working out and we're doing great, and so it means a lot to me also just to see that what we're doing is the right thing and that we are on the right track.
I love that. Michelle, it's really an honor to get to meet you.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful race, and this stadium is right behind us.
Yay!
We're going to finish on Sunday. What would it mean to you to come across that line first?
Oh, that will be something I even don't dream. I can't dream about at the moment with this field, but that would be amazing. I think this race and Hawaii is the two biggest race that you really want to go out there and win. So just finishing here, I think that will be an amazing experience. Despite I'm first or second or third or, you know.
You seem like the type of person who likes to play to the crowd, likes the crowd out there cheering them on. And this 220,000 spectators will be out there on Sunday.
Hey.
That's going to, you'll love that, right?
I will love that. That will be great. I love when people are around me and cheering. So
love it.
Yeah, I'm already excited just by talking to you.
I think you're ready to go jump in the water right now.
I'm sweating.
I love that. Ew.
It's hot here.
So Michelle Vesterby has been our guest. We again are brought to you by Nitro and Flapjacked. You can check us out on. You can check us out at Breakfast from Roth. You can check us out on Babbittville. Rainer, take us out.